Dadang. Lah di luar nih.
Revelio.
Nih, tonjok lu.
I always feel quite safe.
Flattened armor. Apa itu? Naga ini.
Revelio.
Ini koin loh.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Lumos.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
I should like to retire to a
Revelio.
one just like Rockford.
Oh dear.
Levioso.
I get in trouble for this.
Incendio. Revelio.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it
Oh,
that way.
moga terbang-terbang.
I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madam Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her
Bobo
any
suruh
more
nyari
trouble,
bukunya
she'd
nih.
write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help
Ambil
if
camnya,
I
ambil
have the
bukunya.
time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is
Oh,
my
buku berat.
diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Banget loh.
Revelio. Accio.
Mana tuh buku yang kamu? Ini gini.
Revelio. Accio.
Satu lagi tuh sih kamu. Dapat 5.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Tumben ngumpul banget di sini. Nih, gue nemu nih bukunya.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Apa namanya? Perhaps reward.
Here you are.
Well,
Aneh banget
lesson
nggak sih
learned.
dari
I
disimpan.
certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly
Gak
wouldn't
tahu tuh,
want
udah
anyone...
gagang. Aduh, jauh banget. Jadi kunci. Ada yang baru mas sekarang. Aneh banget nih. Tokyo ini udah bagus. Keren gini. Emang setelan HP puff banget nih.
It's a relief to finally have
I
an
went
art.
to the late one.
Revelio.
Mana nih?
Intransubstantial.
Kambing cuman sekarang kenapa nggak worth it di sini sih. Ini punya
If someone says you have
sini. Di sore aja gitu kan. Ini bukan di rumah sihnya ya. Nah, Hagrid nih. Rumah Hagrid nih.
Revelio. Incendio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Kayak kejauhan gak sih? Kayak harus gini dulu udah potion. Cepat. Kagak ada sapu terbang. Malam kan?
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Lagi nih.
Revelio.
Yes.
Tep. Potion class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Jadi
You will
inget
begin this
bully
term
lang.
by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Terus nggak tahu.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Ini tetes doang. Ah, ini bobonya meleduk nih.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Seru ini nih.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you.
Orang India.
I'm Amit, by the way. A pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever.
Ah, ada astronomi.
See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
Mau ngapain nih?
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's
So
office
ambil
with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared.
Revelio.
Ayo. Oh iya, cuman satu nih.
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Revelio.
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience.
Itu punya badge nih.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Sama bantu nih.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it!
Sampai juga.
Dragon Dart! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Jadi kembang api loh.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Tahuan dong kambing.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Kambing
That
gara-gara
was
ya.
an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ini kan mau bikin kembang api dah.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow more of what I need.
Revelio.
Udah. Oh iya belum kedudukan ya.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Masih kita
Of
ambil
course.
jat benda.
I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunking for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunking for me.
Top itu mukanya. Aman. Di. Office lapangan. Masih di Hogwarts nih kan. Oh, Hogwarts ini bis classroom. Tuh banyak banget bukunya.
Revelio.
Pinggiran chest nih. Dengar suara ini dari belakangnya. Lah di sini ada. Ngapain kita ke belakang-belakang? What?
Revelio.
Ini ada rumah si Hagrid nih.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Jual dulu.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop.
Oh, potion.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi. Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. Which means he's free to...
That will be all.
Sabar ya, tunggu udah pecah terbang.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Itu dalam lagi mana?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd
Sini
best
lagi
look
sama
elsewhere for
goblin
wares.
ini.
I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin bank...
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Ini jadi misi utama.
For some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My
So,
name
ngapain
is
lagi nih?
Grace Pinch
Mancing kah?
Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon.
I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Okay.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Revelio.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a donkey's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Leviosa. Accio.
Lo GG juga deh. Oh shit, nambah lagi.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. There's nowhere to take. We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
Stupid. Take it! Student of the mind game!
Stupid one. Accio. Incendio.
I'm not brutalizing.
Leviosa.
Oh, kalau sih jadi ayam.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Cewek Priya
You
siapa ya?
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant
Bukannya dia
potioneer.
ini?
Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell
Tapi
at
dia
your
cowok.
service.
Cowok dia ini.
Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These
Cewek deh.
vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Doang.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Incendio. What should I do now?
This
Leviosa.
chart is
Accio.
I am curious about these...
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Kagak nyampe sihir api.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Oh banyak ya kabel.
Revelio. Incendio.
How beautiful!
Lah jadi proporsional nih.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the
Ya
swirl.
random.
You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Oh, buat ini ya. Jauh. Cepet sih. Lawan goblin.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Gak jadi 500 kamu. 500 berjauh banget. Hujan nih. Mau lukisan nih.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to the book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Kenapa dia jadi menterinya? 100 tahun lalu.
Stories I could tell you. Didn't have a chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Seribu meter. Gimana kemana nih? Di luar ya. Pastinya ini ngomong menurut yang kemain shogi ya. Masuk ini ya, potion ya.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Incendio.
Bakar tuh bukunya.
Excellent. Revelio.
I prefer to study.
Accio.
Dapetin doang.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to
smuggling me?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Lihat lah.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Apa tadi namanya?
Descendium.
Otomatis ternyata.
Who knew this was all down here? Lumos. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken.
Reparo. Revelio.
That seems to have done the trick. Lumos.
Revelio.
This castle will never cease to surprise me. Lumos.
Revelio. Incendio.
Di jalan.
Revelio.
Kambing ya.
Revelio.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Ngapain gak worth it sama hadiahnya sih?
Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio.
Tetep banyak ya ininya nih, paham.
Incendio. Reparo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Levioso.
Something's getting in the way of that platform.
Levioso.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Accio mana ya?
Accio. Levioso.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Revelio. Accio.
Kamu.
Levioso.
That did the trick.
Revelio.
Udahkah satu-satu enggak.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Oh, nah, tidak.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to honeydukes.
Udah ambil aja nggak sih soalnya?
Revelio.
Ini tempat madu nih.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Toko-toko hadiah ini.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how the recipe's going to turn out.
Revelio.
Iya, ada ini tadi. Dagul banget ternyata. Basically wheat lah ini. Pas tuh makan coklatnya jadi ini. Ini apa nih? Jadi apa nih?
Revelio.
Ini toko mainan nih. Ini bikin gulali ini. Ini jadi terbang.
Revelio.
Whiz beam. Di mana ini?
Accio.
Oh, ini tempat apa? Diserang sama goblin. Harus dapat ininya nah. Nama tuh buat buka ya dikunci gak guna. Halo.
Revelio.
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges.
Levioso.
Oh, ini buat nantang batu ini. Dembatan.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Of course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Wah, oh, ini buat ini ya. Ini yang tadi. Jelek banget ya. Ini perannya. Cek lagi. Ini deh, gue penasaran juga nih. Practice.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent idea.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. If you need to stop practicing.
Yang dummy lagi.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one. You'll get it.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Oke. Ini.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Lah, stamina-nya habis ya.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Banyak sih combo ini.
Impressive wonder.
It was only a training.
True, but it's a difficult. Seriously, well done. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad.
Ini gitu kes. Ini kosnya. Gini mas, jauh ya kamu.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, sini banget ya.
Revelio.
Nah, jadi gampang banget orang pada ini.
How nice of you to stop by.
Klik umpan nanti. Oh, itu deh. Hup.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Iya, iya. Apaan sih ini? Dulu lagi.
Yes. Levioso.
You'll pay for that!
Accio. Incendio.
Why? Stupendous!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Rebellion.
Bulldozer ini. Salah misinya kan. Tunggu lihat.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen.
They come after me, they'll rest. It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little car.
Protego. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Wah, bukan dia kan, itu bodoh.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Sini bisa lagi. Sniper. Udah tidur ini. Nyantai kawan nih.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Shane Bardolph thought dark
Revelio.
magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Jual beli.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Asal minum ya. Ini apaan?
Revelio.
Oh, bisa tahu dulu orang. Gitu punya sayap terbang tuh kayaknya.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Revelio.
Ada doorbell.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to
You
be
guys
commended for
kaban
your
na.
kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Wih, gitu kelas kaben deh. Pertama kali gue kelas kaben ini. Dulu dengan Domentor. Ini apa? Gue lupa nama gue.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
Gampang pak kalau misalkan ada mau bobol di penjara dong ya.
I'd cast
teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around in darkness, my only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Aduh, tadi apaan tuh kambing?
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Apaan tuh, ngeselin banget mukanya.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need.
Oh, entar kah dia?
I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Seems a pleasant enough little place. I should investigate. Lumos. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Oh, that's done something. Accio. Incendio. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Fucked up sih eh.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Coba.
If you
Udah
don't
hilang
mind me
palanya.
asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well,
dia nggak tahu.
lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Version of Loveway. Hampir aja. Expelliarmus. Lagi nih yang baru nih.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Oh, emang harus ini.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Funny.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Gimana? Oh.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have a steady stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Buat mendesainnya doang nih.
Expelliarmus!
Professor, do you...
I do.
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. As for the students, well, although we got up to just as much mischief in my... I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish us.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Di situ angkatan. Yang satu udah tua duluan nih.
I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have.
Keep up with your wand work.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Yang adalah kita sudah dulu lanjut. Rabu Sabtu nih. Kita ke Jack Dow nih. Tinggi.